here live at Captina Creek. It's the third annual Duck Dash. It's the Captina Conservancy. How about it, folks? Are you excited about this? Oh, this is amazing. Oh, the crowd is overwhelming, and we've got all these ducks, and we just cannot wait to get to start. But first, I want to introduce you to the Executive Director of the Captina Conservancy, Ellie Ewing. Ellie, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Great, thank you. So tell me, what's in store today?
Today is going to be our third annual race, and we're with very different conditions today. So the flow is low, it's more of a stroll, and it's going to be really about what duck wants it the most.
Indeed, and it's going to be a lot of strategy now too, because there are lots and lots of different interesting challenges with this year because of the lack of the rain, right?
That's right. So we've got more pools, more rocks to navigate. We've put some of the course off with pole floats. So we'll see how these ducks navigate a whole new course.
Right, and you have an awful lot of people here in the valley who are supporting the Captina Conservancy. Lots of sponsors. Let's hear about them.
We have fantastic sponsors again this year. A big thank you.
Feel free to applaud after each sponsor. What's the first one?
Raven Rocks Incorporated is our Mighty Duck sponsor. Thank you to Raven Rocks. Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville. The Flower Gardens of Barnesville. Ron and Carol Preston. We owe a big thank you to Verdantis Environmental out of St. Clairsville. Also Kimmel Painting from St. Clairsville. Leslie and Dimitri Basileros were sponsors this year. And the Wershing family.
Excellent. Okay, now we've got my wife Leslie Basileros, who is going to be like with the at the Kentucky Derby. They have a trumpeter. We couldn't afford that, but we have Leslie here with her kazoo. Is that right?
Well, it's a duck call that was donated to us by Cabela's, so we want to say Cabela's sponsored us with this duck call, and that's going to be the kickoff for the race.
Excellent. So we're good to go. Now, if people would like more information about the Captina Conservancy, what do they do?
Go to www.captina.org, and we have all kinds of information about Captina Creek and the work that the Conservancy does.
Okay, and very simply, how is this Duck Dash organized? How is it going to go today? From the start to the finish, what are we looking at?
So we have 360 ducks. We're going to dump them into the water at the start of the course. They're going to make their way down. The first 4 get cash prizes, and then we also have sweepers who are going to make sure no ducks are left behind and that we capture that last duck, because the last duck gets $50.
And the winner gets?
$500.
Wow! So are we all ready? Are we good to go?
I do want to give a thank you to our location sponsor. So we are here at beautiful Rainbow's End, which is a private property open to the public on behalf of Blue Feather Land Trust. So thank you to Blue Feather for taking such good care of it and for letting us use this site again.
And what about these wonderful people who have the cameras and the microphones they've given to us?
Yeah.
How about a big shout out for them as well?
So 1JB Digital Media is doing our digital sponsorship and our video work today, and they always do a fantastic job.
And that's Jonathan, right?
Yes, thank you, Jonathan Burkhart.
All right, so we good to go. Have we covered all the main points, Ellie?
We've got it. We've got it all covered.
So now let's get my wife here. Leslie, come on over here.
All right, I'm going to go up for the start.
All right, you do that. Leslie Basileros, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big hand for Leslie Basileros? We're going to have everyone count down from 10, 9, 8, all the way down to 1. At 1, Leslie is going to do the duck call of hers, and then that's when the race starts, the Duck Dash. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There they go. And the race is off to a very, very slow start. There was not much rain, and so Captina Creek does not have a whole lot of water, which means the ducks have to be very, very methodical about how they're going to participate in this race. It's more of an obstacle course than anything else. Look at all the rocks on either side. They've got to be very, very careful as they're paddling right down Captina Creek, and they've got to be on the lookout for not getting grounded on one side or the other. We've got our duck deflectors there with their pink railings to help the ducks stay in the middle there. We've got the duck handlers on either side who are encouraging the ducks to stay in the middle of the creek and just keep moving, keep moving. Again, it's very, very slow going, but it is very methodical, and there's a lot of thinking that's going into this race with these duckies because they don't want to end up like these ducks over here on the side where they're stuck and they have to be thrown back into the middle to give everybody an equal chance of winning. And of course, all the duck handlers behind them are encouraging them to move forward, and they're now using the lids from the portable paddocks to help encourage the ducks to move forward as well. And there they go. Some are starting to separate. One is leading by a wide margin, and there is that little rubber ducky right there. In fact, so arrogant that he's now paddling sideways, and now the second place duck has now gone past him and is now in first place. Just like that. Don't look back, because someone just might be gaining on you. Some of the ducks include R2-D2, Peter Brady, Jan Brady, Baby Yoda, Darth Maul. We even have Moses, David Beckham, and Dimitri Shucks. And oh, that's a typo. They're missing the H. And my good, there's some of the problems right there with all of those rocks all over the place. So the ducks have to be very, very careful about how they work their way around each one of them. And of course, there are also some very treacherous rapids. And here's the leader right now, who seems to be handling it very, very well. Second place right now, duck going sideways, and a third as well. And they're going all over the place. Uh-oh. Problem for the first place duck right there, off to the side. And what is going to happen? Oh, was able to negotiate that. So there he is again, the lead duck right now, and all of the judges along the side making sure that everything is on the up and up. And yes, there will be drug testing after this race to make sure that all the ducks were, well, not drugged. All right, so we've got that beautiful scenes from wonderful drone of Captina Creek. And look at the nature. Look how beautiful it all is. We've got more ducks going here. There is a group of 5 of them that are off to one side there on the left. And they are Sophia and Patrick and Josephine and Vivian and Nick. And yet none of them look tired. And so now we've got more ducks going down here right by the... Oh, the one seems to be almost caught up in the whirlpool there. Oh, but they're still going. And now a calm part of the backstretch where all the ducks can actually show off, paddling forward, paddling sideways, paddling backwards. But they're risking, there's a more problem. There's a more stones over there, more rocks that are preventing all the ducks from going forward. And so the brave duck handlers, again, moving forward, helping every duck stay in the race, because we want everyone to have a chance to win, including, yes, the last place duck. The last place duck, even the last place duck, wins a prize. And if you notice carefully, with some of the plastic lids they've already broken, well, it was from the dollar store, but now they're using the broken plastic lids to, again, encourage the ducks to move forward, repurposing the plastic. Very good for recycling, I would say. So we've got now, there's, again, the lead duck right now, all to himself. But that could change very, very quickly. It usually does here in these races. We've got Happy Trails John Marshall, Happy Trails Ladies League. We've got Skyward Flutter. We've got Release the Quacken. We've got Beth Do Good. Beth Needs This. We've got Sir Bill. And again, another dangerous rapids here, but they're negotiating it rather. One problem. One spinning duck in the whirlpool there. But again, the lead duck continues to master Captina Creek, and even with these conditions where the water is going very slowly, moving very, very slowly, that duck is going well. Some of the ducks have actually tried to sneak off of the course, but they've been caught and they're being thrown back in, because we want everyone to have a chance to win. There's one man. Here it goes again. All right, fine. And now some of the showboat ducks want to go backwards over the rapids, and there they go. All very impressive work. And yet some of them are stuck now off to the side, but most seem to be negotiating it very well, except for that poor thing. And there's a Deadpool there, ladies and gentlemen. A Deadpool, not to be confused with the Marvel comic superhero. And now a large group of ducks, a flock, if you will, going along the backstretch here near the clubhouse turn. It would be a clubhouse turn if we had a clubhouse, which, well, we don't. Anyway, so now they're clumped up in the middle here, and it's going to be very, very interesting to see who ends up in the money. Number of ducks, first 5 places end up in the money, but also the last place duck as well. And there he goes now. So, again, more rapids. The duck handlers have been doing fantastic work. Duck herders are moving them forward. And again, it's not even close. Big lead right now. Big lead for that first duck. And the finish line is now within sight. In fact, if you look carefully, there's that sign that says
finish, not to be confused with the Scandinavian country, but in fact the end of the race. And the second place duck and the third place, neck and neck, or that beak and beak. So we've got that going on right now. Lots of really interesting storylines in this race. The big first place, wait a minute, bad stuff could happen. He's going off to the side, and now he's in the rocks and he is not moving. Can he escape? Can he maintain his lead? That is she. We don't even know because, well, they're ducks, rubber ducks. All right, and he did, or she. The first place duck did. And now, here's the finish line, and if you look very carefully, there he is. There's your first place winner. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll make the announcements about what numbers and names ducks are winners, but there's your first place winner. And we've got the other ducks here. That shovel is not being used to beat the ducks to death, but instead to encourage them to keep moving forward. Great football players from Barnesville who were very, very helpful volunteering for this. Now the second place duck is going to have the same issues maybe as the first, but no, it's skirting the stones and now going forward and now off to the side. Looks like he's drunk, but he is moving forward, and now he's not. So we'll see if he's going to maintain his second place standing there, or if someone is going now to pass him. So let's see if he gets back in, and right along the edge of the stream there, and there he goes. Okay, he's going to be okay, and he's going to be our second place finisher right there. Congratulations again for him. And we have all the duck herders there as well. Make sure that none of the ducks escape and go further down Captina. And the ducks seem to be handling it pretty well. Better than that plastic lid has been handling it. Oh man, what a mess that thing is. Yeah, well, it's $1. What do you want? Anyway, so the ducks now are coming across here, another soft, quiet part of the race. And there's one off to the side that's not doing anything yet. Here's seems to be the most treacherous part, and yet the ducks seem to be able to manage this. And there's third place. Now he's been able to do it as well, now going down the rapids. And let's see, here's now another problem. And now he is stuck, and now he's going backwards. So we're not quite sure who the third place finisher is, but there's your third, there's your fourth, and there is your fifth, just by a beak, beating the other ducks. And don't forget, the last place finisher also wins big money at Captina's duck dash. And so we've got all of that, but so many other ducks are in the competition as well. Nature just so beautiful, Captina Creek. And if you note the golden retriever here, do not be alarmed. It's going to look like he's going to eat a rubber ducky, but he is not. He is simply picking some rubber duckies that are going to be winners of other prizes. And so the golden retriever is doing his part. There he is again, walking over, and there, see, no duck has been harmed in this race, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the last place duck, the one that is just moseying along, taking his good old time, and his just paddling along this way and that, and he's almost there at the finish. And we'll see what happens here when he gets down to the right part, and see the others are ahead of him. And there he is. There's your last place finisher. There's your big loser who ends up there, still winning a great prize. So another exciting duck dash, Captina Creek, fascinating and wonderful, and cannot wait till next year.
Well, we just finished the Duck Dash, and it was a fantastic event. Folks, did you have a great time with this? Was this great? And most of these people lost, so that's how good it was. This is terrific. So, Ellie, what do you have here for us now? Who are the big winners?
Okay, so we have our 4 top ducks and last place. So we can start with first place. That's duck number 564, which is Captina Cruiser, belonging to Scott Freeze.
Yay!
Scott's not here today, but he is one of our awesome volunteers, so exciting to see him win.
Well, just give me the money and I'll give it to him.
Sure.
How much is How much is first?
$500.
$500. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, second place duck. Number 523, Lady Flaps a Lot, belonging to Joe Ewing, who is also not here but is a big Captina supporter.
I'll take his money too. How much?
That is $250.
Great. What's
And third place, We have duck number 23, Everly Duck, belonging to Steve Snyder. If you want to come get your... So Everly is here, and so is Steve. They're part of Blue Feather Land Trust, so we're excited to see them win this year.
Great. How much did they win again?
That is $150.
What's next?
Last or fourth place, duck number 32 is Daffy Duck, belonging to Barbara Woods, who is not here today, but congratulations, Barbara.
How much did she get?
Barbara gets $100.
Great. And what do you have? One last duck.
One duck that hung on for the very end. It fought off some competitors for that last place prize. Duck number 235, that is Daisy Duck, belonging to Lisa Fowler, who's here today. Congratulations, Lisa.
And what does she win?
She wins $50.
Terrific. And if give us a final overall thoughts about everything connected with the Duck Dash.
It was a wonderful day today. Thanks to all of our volunteers who came out, all of our spectators, and our board members who make it happen. It's such a great and supportive event. We also were lucky to have a bonus round this year, sponsored by Happy Tails Pet Salon. Their mascot and number one employee, Twinkie, chose 4 ducks to win a $25 each bonus round. So Twinkie, do you want to come up to recognize the ducks? But we have 4 additional winners of $25 each. Denise Jones and her Judson duck. Happy Tails will be donating $25 to CASA, which is a great cause. Don Weldman won for Snappy Duck, and Sherry Fellon run for Robbie Duck. So we got a nice bonus round. Thank you, Twinkie, for picking out some extra winners this time.
And Twinkie, any final thoughts? Okay, and if people want more information regarding Captina Conservancy and Creek and all of that, what is this?
Go to captina.org or check out our Facebook page or Instagram, Friends of Captina Creek.
And next year, you're going to be back here again?
We'll definitely be racing again. We hope to be back here at Rainbow's End.
And you want more people to buy the ducks and also to sponsor the events?
We'd love to always have people participate. It's fantastic.
Good, and you've got a Facebook page as well?
Yes, Friends of Captina Creek.
All right, any final thoughts for our audience?
No, but thanks everybody for coming out. Have a great afternoon. Thanks, Dimitri.
And how about a big thank you for Ellie? How about a big thank you for Ellie? And that's it, folks. Thank you so much. We'll do it again next year. Keep quacking.